Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm actually going live for the first time on YouTube. I'm excited. And today we're going to make actually green soup. Have you ever heard of this? This is regular soup, but with a lot and lots of greens and eggs. It's pretty much like a very nice high protein soup. It's really fun. So I hope you guys enjoy this. And thank you guys so much for joining. Thank you. Hi, that's so sweet. Thank you guys. So I'm making a soup and you guys can follow along of making a very high protein, very green soup today. Yeah, I see you. Hi, thank you. Hi. Hi, family. I think I need Ruffin family. Hi. So right now I'm just peeling the potatoes. I have about 5 potatoes. I'm making a big pot. And we really enjoy this soup in our family. It's a very nice and high protein soup because a lot of eggs go in here, a lot of, potato and lots of chicken, some organic chicken and everything. So I have 3 potatoes down. Hi, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining. Thank you for commenting. We're just making soup today, very high protein soup. And I just wanted to do a live for the first time ever. And cook. And I noticed there is comments about other video requests. I'm not doing those at this time, but it's going to be more about losing weight and cooking today actually. Yeah. All right, just peeling potatoes. Hello. Hi, welcome. Thank you guys so much for joining. I'm doing a live for this first time ever. I am making a soup. It's gonna be very high protein soup. It's called green soup because it has a lot of protein, a lot of greens. And I'm taking you along to cook it with me and see the, oh yay, hi. So to see the, what is it called? To see the recipe of the soup. So far I'm peeling the potatoes and I have about 5 potatoes. I'm doing a big pot for a big family. And this soup is actually called green soup because of how much greenery is going to go in it. How are you guys doing? Oh, where am I from? I'm actually from Ukraine. Oh, thank you guys for the like. 1 like. I see you. Thank you guys so much. So I am from Ukraine and I've been living in US for over 22 years. It's a long time. More than I lived. Oh, thank you for another like, you guys. Thank you so much. I'm just peeling my potatoes. Yeah, you guys cook and ask me any questions while you're cooking. I'm just going to answer them. All right. Making a green high protein soup. I'm a new subscriber from India. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I love all the likes. Thank you guys so much for the likes. I appreciate it. Go ahead and ask me any questions. I do see them. I see you. I see all the likes and how many people are watching at this time. Thank you. Hi from India. Hi. Hello, everyone. I'm just going live for the first time ever here on YouTube. And I am cooking a soup. It's a green soup. and it's a high protein green soup. I'm not sure what that means. Butter chicken? No, it's a regular soup. It's gonna be high protein. And I'm cooking a green soup. That's what it's called, is high in greens. Thank you guys so much for all the likes. I appreciate that. This is very, very kind of you. I literally have 5 likes. This is different. I never did live before, so that's fun. Anyway, so this soup is one of our favorites in our family because of high, oh, another like, 6 likes. Thank you guys so much. So any meat, yes, it's gonna be chicken. So it's chicken based, pretty much high protein, because the reason it's high protein is it has chicken and it will have a lot of eggs and a lot of greens. So it makes it such a good soup. It's one of our favorites, but I will show you guys everything how I make it. So just stay along. I'll show you. Yeah, it's called green soup. Oh, thank you for the comment. I see you guys saying about my accent. Thank you. Well, I'm not, I am from Ukraine. I did live for a long time in US, but for some reason I still have an accent. I lived here for 22 years. I still have an accent. It's just how I talk, unfortunately. I can't change that. Oh, thank you guys so much for the likes. It's really sweet. I have 6 likes. I appreciate it. Every like, I really appreciate. Very, very sweet. So I have 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 potatoes for this soup. This soup is called green soup. Super fun. And you just need potatoes. I'm gonna cut them up. Oh yeah, I need to boil some water too. I do have water. Let me push this. Oops. All right, you guys could see what I'm working with right here. I have this pot. Let's heat this up. Pot of water. This is gonna be actually a high protein, one of our favorite soups, because it has lots of chicken. It's like, this is a lot of chicken. It's already pre-cooked. The chicken is cooked. You just have the potatoes that I need to cut up. And because it's a high protein, I'm adding lentils in this soup. That's a lot of iron and it has some protein. Also, lots of greenery. That's why it's called green soup. And lots of eggs, but eggs come pretty much in the last thing when look at Quinn. Thank you guys so much for the compliments and the likes. I have 6 likes. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate every like. I have never done a live before on YouTube, so this is really sweet. Anyways, let's cut up some potatoes. One moment. But it's really interactive. I really like that. You guys can ask me questions, I can answer, and we can chat. I'm also, if you guys ever interested, I am in the process of losing weight also. And we can talk about losing weight tips as well. I have lost 2 pounds in 4 days. That works for me, right? For the summer to look great. We can talk about that. Thank you guys so much for joining. I'm doing a high protein green soup. If you guys ever heard of it, let me know below. And I appreciate every like you guys send me. Thank you guys for the 6 likes. I have 7. Thank you for the likes. We're doing a green. I know I have to repeat it sometimes because I do see people joining. So I just want to let them know what this video is about. And I'm cooking a soup that is high in protein. I know it sounds like I am repeating myself all the time, but this is a soup high in protein, high in greens, high in everything. High in everything. Hi everyone. Thank you guys for joining. Comment below if you have any questions. Welcome to my channel. I am here and today we're just, which vegetables am I gonna use? Actually, onions, pretty basic. It's gonna be carrots and onions for the base of the soup. And the vegetables are greenery and cilantro and parsley. Hi everyone, welcome. And what is this making so much noise? Sorry guys. All right. So I'm cooking a high protein soup. It's nothing unordinary. It's just gonna be lentils, potatoes, chicken, lots of eggs. Have you guys ever, comment below if you ever heard of green soup. It's very popular in Russia and Ukraine. I'm from Ukraine, and if you guys ever heard of it, let me know. This is super exciting for people to join me while I cook today. It's a fun, high protein soup. Very popular in our family. We make this at least every other weekend. No, not weekend, week. It lasts us a lot. You could eat this throughout the week. Like at least for 3-4 days you can eat leftovers. Hi. Thank you guys so much for the likes. I appreciate it. You guys very kind of you to hit a like. I really very appreciative of that. Thank you for joining me. So I'm cutting up 6 potatoes for the soup. Right now, this is where the water is boiling. That's what I'm doing, just waiting for the water to boil. I really like this live thing. If you guys interested in ask me any questions, you guys can do that. I answered them all. I could see them all. This is really fun. So I have 6 potatoes. This is going to be a high protein green soup. Thank you guys so much. You know, I wanted to say here, whoever is watching, I highly appreciate you, just because I've been trying to grow my YouTube channel for the longest time, and I heard tips that if you go live, it helps you grow on YouTube. And I really want to what is it called, finally get monetized. I don't have enough watch hours, and somehow when it's live you do get watch hours, and it is included in your you know, the threshold. I can't say that word. Anyways, now which country you love most, UK or USA? So maybe you meant Ukraine, so it's a UA. So Ukraine, which country do I like more? I love US. I am a immigrant, legal immigrant, of course. I've been here for 24 years or so, and I like US way better. Why I love US is because as an immigrant, it gives you way more opportunities than my country would ever provide me with. Like, you can't get education there unless you have money or you're extremely smart, and I'm not extremely smart. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna pass all their tests. So I knew from even being 11 years old, I knew I will never go to school and get higher education, because I just was not a really good, like, I didn't get good grades for some reason in Ukraine. Plus, just because I didn't get good grades. I knew I can't do any, scholarship. Not, we don't even have scholarships. We kind of have, if you're really, really smart, sometimes they will pay for your education. But if you're not gonna get in school in Ukraine. So I appreciate US so much for the opportunities. I went to college here. I have jobs here that pay well, and I'm just very, very grateful as an immigrant here. Very grateful. The opportunity, I've been here for 24 years and probably less. I think I've been here for 23 years, and I am so blessed to be in US. Way more. It's honestly, I don't know if I could talk about this, but Ukraine, I'm from Ukraine, and if you want to build a business or anything in this matter, you have to pay a lot of people to be successful. Here in US, if you just do your own thing, you could be successful. There is nothing, there's no like connections or like money you have to push to, I forgot what is that word, but yeah, like in Ukraine, building a business is almost impossible just because of corruption. It's still there. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, but it's like this. It's always been like this. Corruption in, like, if you want to build a business, if you want to have something, that's why I appreciate US and living in US so much. So anyone who's new here, I'm actually making a high protein soup. It's a very popular soup in Ukraine. It's high protein and it's called green soup. Super fun. So potatoes. I have chicken here. Thank you guys so much for likes. I appreciate this so much. I'm such a small YouTuber. I really appreciate every like. This is so sweet of you guys. Thank you. Just hit a like. It would mean the world to me because I'm a tiny YouTuber and I'm just sharing my life here. And right now, I'm still waiting for the pot to boil to make the green soup. Have you guys ever heard of green soup? Comment below. What time is it in US right now? Is 3:08. 3:08. I'm gonna peel 2 of these potatoes. The potato. This is carrots. Sorry guys. So 2 carrots. So lots of vegetables. It's gonna be a lot of greenery, a lot of protein in different kinds. Probably high iron too in this soup. Yes. I had a clip on. All right, we'll just be one. My hands are dirty. I can't fix it. So I'm making soup. Anyways, so yeah, I'm from Ukraine, and this is a famous, not famous, but one of the popular high protein soups we make. And even in our family, we eat the soup at least once in 2 weeks. And if you cook it, it lasts a long time. Like with the pot, I mean, you could eat this for 4 days and it's just fine for entire family. High protein green soup, super fun. Let me know if you guys ever heard of green soup. Thank you guys so much for joining. Thank you for all the likes. I appreciate it. I see them all. I do. I see all the comments. I see how many people join, and I'm just making a soup and talking to you guys. So you guys are welcome to comment, and I will answer questions for you. I see you. I see all of you. All right, I need to make this, peel this onion. Thank you guys so much for watching, sticking with me. And yeah, it will help if you guys ask, what is your favorite dish? All right. Yeah, this is like, we can go on and talk. So while I make a green soup, really high in protein, we can chat. My favorite dish, I think it's just pizza and tacos. I don't know. What? Because just because it's just so good, right? Any day. But my favorite dish in Ukrainian dish, maybe. My favorite dish. Ooh. This one is hard. I like a lot of things. I pretty much love everything we make growing up. And yep. So I think my favorite dish is Ukrainian. I would say borscht. I know it's silly, but it's a red soup. I guess soups come in colors. So there's a red soup, which is borscht. And this is a green soup, which is really good just because of how high protein the soup is. I'm just gonna go along and share how I make it. So this is really fun. I have never went live. Thank you guys so much for joining and also liking this video. I appreciate it so much. Thank you. It means the world to me because whatever you guys do, as a small creator, it actually helps. I heard it helps to grow here and maybe finally get monetized eventually. So I appreciate any like. If you have time, if you have a second to like this video, I would appreciate it. Also, as somebody is asking, is it 3? Yes, so it's 3 p.m. here. So obviously daytime. It's sunny outside. Very nice weather. But I'm making a Ukrainian soup. So super fun. All right, my pot is boiling. It's pretty simple. Bring your water to a boil. Dump the potatoes. Because I already have cooked chicken. So that's, if you're cooking chicken, that'll be way before this. But I'm just boiling the potatoes. I cook it pretty simple because I just put a timer for 20 minutes. That's how long it takes to boil potatoes on any soup base I make. Also, I need to add salt now because I'm cooking the potatoes. The potato needs to gain the salt. So this is a big pot right here, if you see. I need a lot of, I like salt. Pretty salty. Okay, added this salt. There. Oh. All right, so we are cooking a soup. Thank you guys so much for joining. And you guys are welcome to ask me any questions because while I cut up vegetables, we could chat. So as of now, I waited till my water boiled. Then I dropped in potatoes to cook for 20 minutes. And the soup is going to be done in 20 minutes because I already cooked the chicken. The chicken is cooked. I just need to take it apart and it will be a high protein Ukrainian soup, which is called green soup. I see a few more new people coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let me cut up the vegetables. Oh yeah, so while I dropped in the potatoes, I actually need to add lentils to make it more high iron, because this is a high protein, high iron. I just add probably like a little bit. Let me show you guys because this is a recipe, so I'll probably do half a cup of dark, right here, half a cup of dark lentil while it's cooking for 20 minutes. And I also have the yellow lentils. I can finish this box right here. All right, another half a cup of this. So it's gonna be a very nutritious soup. It's a high protein soup. Go ahead. Yeah, you guys are welcome to ask me any questions below and I'll be happy to answer. So while this cooks with the lentils and potatoes, it's just gonna be, this whole soup is gonna be done in 20 minutes if you already have your proteins cooked. Just 20 minutes, so it's really easy. High protein soup and in agreement. Thank you so much for joining and liking. I very appreciate you. Yes, we're gonna chat and I'm gonna share the recipe of the soup. I'm cutting up 2 big carrots and to add to the soup. Carrots. Go ahead and yeah, you guys are welcome to ask me any questions. I'm from Ukraine, so this is a Ukrainian soup. High in protein. I highly recommend you try this. This soup has potatoes, carrots, chicken, greenery, parsley, onions, lentils, and it has eggs, and I will show you guys later how I add eggs at the end, the very end, pretty much when you're like literally done with the soups. The soup is going to be done in about 20 minutes, but I appreciate you guys joining. Thank you, and all the likes. I see you, and I also see the questions you guys post so far. Thank you so much. Hi everyone, welcome. I see a lot of people joining. I'm making a high protein Ukrainian soup, which is called green soup. Comment below if you ever heard of it. I'm gonna share a recipe, go along. I'm just cutting up some vegetables. Green soup. Have you ever tried it? Let me know below. I'll be happy to share. So my journey in here as a YouTuber, it's been a while. So I appreciate you guys all the likes, and I heard that it helps a lot to grow. And if you're watching, hit a like. That just will help my account a little bit to grow faster. And I appreciate all the nice things you guys say in the comments. Thank you. So we're just cooking a soup. Just cutting up the carrots for now. Yeah, so while the potatoes and lentils are boiling, I'm cutting the vegetables, so it's like plenty of time to do the rest of the things. So you don't have to really prep too much just because of how this works. I do see questions. Let me know if you have any questions for me about the soup or where I grew up. And thank you for being with me here while I cook. Also, I've been trying to lose weight for the past, I want to lose about 10 pounds in 21 days, 3 weeks. If you guys interested in that topic, reply yes. And how I'm doing it. So while I just cut up vegetables, we can chat about this. So how I am doing my weight loss is I am eating only 3 times a day without any snacks. While this works because to lose weight is because I don't eat snacks. I'm a big snacker. Yeah, I'm a big snacker, and I just love to eat. So to me, every time I finish a meal, I just put a timer for 4 hours until my next meal. So I'm not gonna eat until, like, I eat every 4 hours or so, because I'm trying to lose 10 pounds in 3 weeks. And right now I'm making a high protein soup that is called green soup, and it's very famous in Ukraine. Very, very popular because of how nutritious it is and how it's just overall it's pretty good for you. Thank you guys for comments and for likes. I appreciate that. All right, so back to losing weight. Another thing I'm doing, I started to eat from a smaller plate with each of my meal. With all the meals I have, I just eat way, way less, because I'm like one of those people who eat the whole plate. I have to finish the whole plate. So doing that where I can just where I can finish the plate, I just have to have a smaller plate to finish, if that makes sense. So that's what I'm doing, just eating less in a smaller plate. Okay, I'm just checking on my soup. Hi everyone. Thank you for coming. Very appreciate you. I see every comment. I see every like. Thank you. I'm just making a high protein soup here, and also talking about weight loss and how I want to lose 10 pounds in 21 days. So another tip I could share is that I try to eat as slowly as physically possible, because when you eat slow, you get satiated way, way faster. And that, to me, it helps a lot. Also, another tip is thank you guys so much for joining. Another tip of losing weight for me is, sorry guys, I'm just sometimes looking up right here, and starting every meal with protein. Hi everyone, welcome who's joining. I am making a soup, a high protein soup, and talking about weight loss at the same time. Thank you, thank you. Let me know if you're interested. Thank you guys for joining. Thank you, thank you. Hi everyone, welcome, welcome. I'm actually making a famous Ukrainian soup, which is called green soup. It's high in protein. And while I'm chopping up some vegetables, I'm going to talk about weight loss. I'm also trying to lose 10 pounds in 21 days, and how I'm doing. So my tip of losing weight is starting any meal with protein. It's so important. Just not the cliche, oh, start with protein. I'm talking about eating a meal and starting, let's say if you have a soup, example, right? A soup. And if you start eating the protein off your plate first, you're gonna feel so much, sorry, I have like onion in my eyes, you guys, about to cry. But if you start eating your meal with protein, you're gonna feel so much satiated, so much faster, and that will help you lose weight so much better. And I have tested many times that if I start the meal with protein, I eat way less, because I am already satiated. Oh, I'm crying for cutting onions. Please hit a like if, for just for the support. I'm always crying with when I cut onions. It's so annoying. Ah. But thank you guys so much for joining. Welcome, welcome. Comment below any questions while I cook about the soup. So this is a high protein soup from Ukraine, not from Ukraine. The recipe is from Ukraine, but right now I'm cooking lentils with potatoes for about 20 minutes, boiling them. I already have a cooked chicken here, and the green part would be these. It's a sour, like here in some Russian stores and Ukrainian stores here in US, you can find this greenery, which is a, what is this called? This is parsley, but I forgot the word for it. Maybe I'll remember. But this is like on the sour side than the ones spinach. Spinach, you guys. This is a special spinach that places like Russian stores and European stores sell. And these are the store spinach that is a little bit sour. And we add this to our Ukrainian soups. So that's like one of the key ingredients, and including eggs. And I'm going to be showing how I add eggs. So this makes it such a high protein soup. And I'll show you while I talk. I just share how I'm doing the soup for right now. So as of now, I'm just gonna cut up the vegetables. But we're also talking about losing weight. I do see all of you. Thank you guys so much for the likes. So sweet of you. And I'm also see all of you joining. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm just a small YouTuber, still trying to grow. And this is my first time live. Please hit a like if you can support me in any way. It's free. Hitting a like, I will really appreciate this. So for now, I'm just cutting up very thinly. I'm cutting up spinach, and this spinach is from a Russian store, which is way more sour than it would be in American stores. You guys have a different spinach. It's just like plain, but the spinach we have, they sell it in European stores or Russian stores. Hi, welcome everybody. I'm here making a high protein soup that is called green soup. Have you guys ever heard about it? I'm cutting up spinach. The soup is actually almost done, and I'll be sharing how I make this. It's almost cooked. I have to cook, throw in everything. So, there is boiling potatoes and lentils. Also, this is cut up onions and carrots. It's gonna all boil for 20 minutes or so until it's cooked. And right now I'm just cutting up a spinach for this. Thank you guys so much. Oh, thank you guys so much for the like. I really appreciate it. It means a lot, literally a lot to me, because I guess if you guys hit the like, it sends out the live to other people, and I really appreciate it. So thank you so much for the likes. I really thank you. Anyway, so right now I'm cutting up some spinach. This spinach is special because it's from a Russian Ukrainian store, and it's way sour than what we are used to here in US. It's a very sour spinach, which makes the soup has like this great taste to it. And so this is a very high protein, high protein soup because it has chicken, it has lentils, it has, I'm going to be adding eggs at the very end, but it's coming very soon. Also, I am adding lots of greenery. So super healthy Ukrainian soup that is really popular in our family. So I'm cutting up the spinach, I'm cutting up parsley. It's gonna be a very flavorful soup. You guys are welcome to comment because I'll be happy to answer any questions. Welcome, welcome. So I'm making the soup, lots of parsley, lots of greens, and the high protein is the eggs and the chicken. I'm gonna be adding that very, very soon. Comment below if you have ever heard of green soup and have you ever tried it. I'll be so happy to share this with you. Hi everyone, welcome, welcome. I see you guys joining. I am making a high protein soup here. It's called green soup. It's very popular in Ukraine, and I'm sharing the recipe here and showing you how I make it while we chat. Welcome, welcome. So happy you guys are all here. And I'm surprised. It's been thank you guys so much for the likes. It means the world to me, honestly. It's a small gesture, but I'm so happy because if you guys like it, it sends out to other people. And thank you. I don't have a lot of followers, so this means the world to me if you guys hit the like. If that's all you can do. Thank you, thank you. So while I cut up the vegetables for the soup, lots and lots of vegetables. I have carrots and onions in there boiling. It's gonna be almost done. So this is a green soup. Thank you guys so much for joining. And you guys are welcome to comment below if you have any questions or just curious where I'm from and everything like that. This is a Ukrainian soup, very popular Ukrainian soup that we like to eat at least every other week. We eat this soup. It's very, very popular. It's a green soup. It comes with a very, what is it called? It comes with a spinach that is a bit more sour than the one you can buy in a regular store. It's the one you, it's the one you can find in a Russian store or a Ukrainian store here in USA, European stores, whichever. So I pretty much cut up all the vegetables. So all I'm doing right now is pulling this apart. Actually, I need to make a mixture of egg because the egg mixture is going to go into a soup. It's a high protein soup with chicken and egg. Let me show you how I make this. One moment, let me grab the eggs. Hi. All right, so we have the eggs here. And it's going to be quite a lot of eggs. I'll show you how I make this. While it's boiling. Okay, so I'm going to make a mixture about three, I think 4 eggs. So 4 eggs go in here into the soup. Have you guys had a soup with eggs? I mean, yeah, possibly, right? So 4 eggs. You're welcome to comment. I see all the comments and likes. Thank you guys so much. So 4 eggs for this high protein soup. All I have to do is mix it. Break up the eggs right now, right here. Breaking up those eggs. Right here. And all I'm doing, you guys could see it, all I'm doing is dripping this slightly and mixing it as soon as I do this. This is the trick of how to make it right here. I'm pouring it the slowest and just with a fork, I'm just stirring it while it's dropping really, really fast, like small right here. It goes into the soup and it's cooking it. So that's what makes it super high protein soup, honestly. Very cool. I'll show you how it looks like at the end. Thank you guys so much for joining and all the likes. I appreciate this so much. All right, so it's also, as soon as I drop the eggs there, all I have to do is wait till it brings to boil and drop the sour spinach from a Russian Ukrainian store. And then I'm dropping parsley. So this is a very high protein soup. And I already had pre-cooked, I already had pre-cooked chicken yesterday. So that's all in all, this takes 20 minutes to make this soup. It's super easy if you already have your meat cooked. But right now, I'm just going to, because this soup is pretty much done, I'm making it a low. And I'm just taking apart the chicken to add to the soup in the smaller sections. Lots of chicken. So this is a Ukrainian high protein soup. You guys are welcome to ask me any questions in the bottom. I'm from Ukraine. And just wanted to share one of our popular soups here is this soup. It's high in protein, lots of chicken, lots of, it's about 4 eggs I added to the soup. Also, I added lentils, I added potatoes, carrots, and I also added potatoes, carrots, onions, spinach, and parsley. So lots and lots and lots of protein. Super healthy, super nice soup. Thank you guys so much for joining. This is so sweet. And all the likes. I appreciate you guys so much. If you could hit the like a little bit, it would be awesome. Hi everyone, I see a lot of people joining. I'm actually finishing up cooking a high protein Ukrainian soup that is called green soup. Have you guys heard of it? Comment below if you have or have not. And I'm just finishing it up. I'm gonna post the recipe on the bottom so you guys know how to make this at home. And it could help you lose weight. It could help you fill you up because it's just a high protein soup you could have. Honestly, it has the eggs and everything. So thank you guys so much for joining and all the likes. I really appreciate. To the point that I have more chicken than the soup itself. So I'm just going to wash my hands. All I need to do is maybe add a little bit more water to my soup. And I'm going to take the camera and show you the final product of the soup. Okay. Guys, now the cool part about my kitchen is I have hot water on demand, and it's like right here, this one. My husband did that for me, and it was so amazing because it's pretty much almost boiling water on demand anytime. And we're heavy tea drinkers in our family, so this helps a lot. Like you could have a tea, you know, in seconds, pretty much, as long as it takes you to pour to do this. So I'm just gonna bring it to boil again because I poured some almost boiling water and making the soup. Thank you guys also so much for the likes and comments, and I see every single one of you and I appreciate it so much. I'm a small creator, so any like means the world to me. Thank you guys so much for joining. Right now I'm just bringing my soup, high protein soup. It's called green soup. It's very popular in Ukraine and Russia, and I will share the recipe with you guys. It's really fun soup. I'm just going to bring it to boil. Probably takes like 30 seconds because it's already boiling. And I will show you the how it looks like. It has a lot of, here's what it has. I started with potatoes, then I added onions and carrots. Then I added lentils, sorry, potatoes, then lentils, then onions and carrots. Then I added spinach and parsley, and then I added egg. The last thing I did is add egg, and you guys can watch it. I will save this whole live so you can guys rewatch the process of how I made it. But I also added 4 eggs to the soup, so it's extremely green and extremely high protein soup. That is our favorite in our family, and we eat the soup at least every other week, so it's very popular. All right, let me get this. I'll show you the final product. Let me switch. All right, so this is the soup. Here's how it looks like. This is a high protein green soup, very popular in Ukraine. So it's very, you guys could see it's a very thick soup, but it's one of our favorites in our family, and we make it all the time. It has chicken, it has lentils, it has carrots, it has spinach, it has parsley. It has everything you want for a healthy, high protein soup that can last your family, you know, for 3-4 days at least. So yeah, so I brought it to boil, and I think this is it. This is done. It took me probably 25 minutes, but why I say 25 minutes is because the chicken was already pre-cooked. I cooked the chicken before this, and I'm just, took it apart and put it in here. But this is the soup. Famous green soup from Ukraine recipe. And this is something as a family we really enjoy. I appreciate all the likes and comments you guys showed up here to watch. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much for watching this. And I'll post the recipe of this high protein soup down below. It's saying garden. No, the garden is a mess. Unfortunately, I can't show you anything like that. I'm really sorry, but yes, no garden. We're like in the process of remodeling it, so it's just a mess. Final product of a high protein green for my family, very famous in Ukraine. I'll post the full recipe on the bottom, and I will also save this live as well. Thank you guys all so much for watching. Thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate every like, every view I got while I did. This was really fun. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll see you guys next time. Oh, I'm still live. Let me see how this works.